Indo-Russian fifth-generation fighter project hits roadblock for the reason over price and technology. An ambitious Indo-Russian project to co-develop fifth-generation fighter planes has hit major roadblocks over the issues of cost and technology, even as New Delhi has scrapped a program to jointly produce. India and Russia had signed an agreement around 2007 to co-develop both the transport plane and the fifth-generation fighter aircraft, FGFA, as part of their attempt to pool in resources to develop latest and advanced variants of the aircraft to meet the global challenges in this domain. We have decided to scrap the multi-role transport aircraft, MTA, as we don't need the plane anymore due to issues over the technology offered for the planes and constant delays, government sources told Mail Today. Russian standards are not good enough. The decision of the government and the Air Force has been conveyed to the Russians some time back, they said. On the PAK-FA FGFA program, the sources said the aircraft being built under the plan are going to cost much more than what the Indian Air Force had expected, and the technology on offer from Russia is also not up to global standards. The Russians were developing the aircraft known as PAK-FA T-50 on their side as a counter to the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning, which are considered the latest combat planes with stealth technologies and abilities to strike farther than their older counterparts. The cost of the T-50 FGFA program is coming to be huge. While we have already spent close to $300 million on the preliminary design phase, the Russians are demanding $6.7 billion as the development cost of the planes, which is coming to be much higher than what we had perceived, the sources revealed. Russia wants India to buy 210 aircraft. The Russians are asking us to make big investments in the program. While we are planning to induct only 127 of these planes in their Indian Air Force, they are asking India to buy 210 of these aircraft, added the sources. Russia and India agree to invest equal share in terms of technology development, as it was making equal investment in the project. Now Russia demanding to invest of $6.7 billion would give India only 4 prototypes of the FGFA aircraft, and it will have to pay another $135 million each for the 127 planes, which we would be ready for induction only after the year 2027-28. The overall cost of the project for the Indian Air Force is likely to come out to $24 billion, which is almost double the amount the force had envisaged when the project was initiated. Sources said a committee has been formed under Air Marshal, retired, S. Vartaman to see whether the FGFA planes were actually required by the Indian Air Force and how did the Russian aircraft compared with India's indigenous fifth-generation plane Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, AMCA, proposed by the DRDO. The Vartaman Committee has already given presentations to Defence Minister Arun Jaitley in the matter, as the government has to take a final call on whether the FGFA is required or not. Sources said the decision on developing the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft will have to be taken in the near future, as it will take at least 15 years for the plane to come out of the drawing board to join the Indian Air Force for operational service. Lockheed Martin on other hand is working out hard to bring F-35A, Air Force version, to below $85 million per unit, without weapons, by 2020. Lockheed Martin, which is also eyeing India's single-engine requirement for 100 fighter jets, is also offering its F-16 Block 70 for under $60 million per unit if manufactured locally in India. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.